Happy New Year, lovelies. I am back with another set. This set is for me. I just wanted something really cute and pink and flowery. Is flowery a word? I don't know. But anyway, so for this set, I am taking my Una Gela nails in the shape medium coffin, but I did cut them down because I have been wearing the short nails lately, you guys. But here is an insert of all of the gel polishes I will be using. They are all by Beetles and Model Ones. As always, I am starting out with buff nails, and they have been base coated as well. Now I'm going to go in with 2 to 3 coats of this pinkish nude. I wanted to make sure that the nails had a strong foundation. I do use builder gels for my nudes, so I do like to make sure that it is all smooth and there's no lumps or bumps and everything is even, just because if you don't have a smooth foundation, then it is going to mess up the rest of your nail art, and it is also going to change the shape of your nails. Also, the show of the day that I was watching while making this set was Empire. Y'all, I watch Empire all the time. Like, I don't know, this is like my millionth time watching Empire, but I only watched the first 3 seasons because after the first 3 seasons, it goes downhill for me. But yeah, so that's what I was watching. But I just love Cookie Lion. Like, her character is just everything. And it was just resonating with me because my New Year's resolution is to just be grown and sexy. But anyway, I'm going to take my 12mm liner brush and my white gel polish, and I'm going to start creating my French tip. I like to place a line down the middle of the nail and then connect my C shape to the top of that middle line, if that makes sense. Just basically connect your highest point of the C shape to the line. And then I like to fill in everything else with my liner brush first. I do like to go over it with the actual brush from the bottle. You'll see that in a bit. But yeah, I just like to do this first just to make sure that everything is nice and even. I do go in with a little bit of acetone just to clean up that C shape. I like to use, a damp to dry brush. I don't like for the acetone to run over the nails because then that just can cause a wrinkle in your lamp when you go to cure it. And then I also look at the nail from every direction just to make sure it's nice and even and nothing is like all wiggly and the lines look chopped. And now I'm going to go ahead and repeat those same steps on the middle nail. Yeah, honestly, you guys, the more you do French tip, I think the faster and the easier it gets because you kind of know where you want to place your French tip. I always like to aim to place the French tip right in the middle of the top of the nail. I don't like my French tip too short, but I don't like it too long either, if that makes sense. So yeah. And then if I'm doing multiple French tips on a set and they're like close together, I will hover over the other nail before I place the dot of gel just to make sure that everything is nice and even. But on this set, I only have 2 French tips. And then I'm just taking that same white gel polish and I'm creating a little squiggle on the pinky nail. And now I'm going to take the bottle brush and just go over that color to make sure it's not streaky, everything looks solid, and then I'll just clean the rest up with some more acetone. So now I'm going to take my top coat by Model Ones and I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate all of that gel. I love using top coat. It just makes everything so shiny and glossy, and it just makes everything come together with the foundation. But yeah, so I'm just going to do 1 coat of top coat and cure. So now I'm going to take my 3D sculpting gel in the color white, and I'm taking my silicone tool and I'm just pressing out those petals. I did roll about 4 petals out, and I'm just going to go ahead and press them out and cure in between each one. I am just flash curing for the first part just so that that petal is not peeling off, and I can get the other ones pressed out, and then I'll do a full 60-second cure after I'm done. But yeah, I'm just making sure they're nice and elongated. And now I'm going to take my McCart Rhinestone glue and start gluing down these iridescent gems right in the middle of that flower. Using that same McCart Rhinestone glue, I am going to start gluing down my flowers. I actually forgot that I had these little pink flowers, you guys. I was looking through all my gems and I was like, oh, well, there we go. I wanted flowers and I wanted pink, and here they are. So I'm gluing them down, and then I'm putting a little bit of top coat right in the middle of the flowers so that I can put the little gold beads in the middle of the flower that come with those gems. I believe I got them off Amazon. I'll have all of this stuff linked down below, including the 3D gel that I used to make the flowers, because I forgot who that gel is by. And now I'm just going to do a little squiggly line across the pointer finger. And this is where majority of my pink flowers are going to be. I did about 6 flowers, 1 big one and 5 small ones. And I'm going to put the same iridescent gems that I used in the middle of the other flower that I pressed out. They're just smaller, and I'm actually going to put those in the middle of the flower, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. So now that I have all of my gems glued down, I do want to go ahead and take another layer of top coat and just go around those gems. That way I know that everything is secured to the nail and nothing is going to lift or break or come off if it gets snagged, because you know that tends to happen with gems. But McCart Rhinestone glue is just like basically concrete, you guys. Like, it's not gonna go anywhere, but I just like to be prepared. And I'm going over that flower as well, because I have had a flower, like a 3D flower, literally like just peel off of my nail, and I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm just going over it. But here is the finished look, lovelies. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You can also check the description box for all of the products used and my Etsy shop, where you can submit a custom request.